Oh my god, a new video from yours truly. Don't forget to check out Pokemon Minigame Nostalgia at the end of my video. So enjoy the battle and enjoy the nostalgia that I have to showcase to you guys. See you guys in a bit. What is happening, YouTubers? Kill2011 back again, bringing the coolest battles of yesterday and today. And I have a battle against a good guy that goes by the name of Mr. Psychic, and this guy is amazing. Jesus! Anyway, if you guys aren't familiar with this team was the one I was practicing with on the last video on the Pokemon online battle simulator. And I'm just trying it for the first time on Wi-Fi. So he leads off the Dragonite and I lead off with Politoed. I'm like, hey, that Dragonite probably may have the leftovers because it might want to keep this multi-scale. That's my thinking. So I fling the Light Ball only to be rejected by the Lumberry. And he hits me hard with the Draco Meteor. He's -2 at this moment. So in the case that I do switch into Notori, even if he does have Fire Blast won't be able to kill me despite me being quad weak to it. And I'll be able to get off my rocks off anyway. So he's going to switch out into Mesprit. He knows that. I'm going to go back into Politoed or whatever to try to encore this thing, knowing that he's not going to do Thunderbolt right off the bat. He's a dual screener, so I'm just going to go for the Boiling Water, thinking that he might switch or something like that, you know. And plus I might want to inflict a burn, which I do actually get on the first try, which is awesome. He inflicts Toxic on me, which is great for him, not, you know, obviously. And I'm just going to go for Ice Beam, just inflicting damage. Although I am aware of the Light Screen being present, I figured that he is just kind of, well, wasting turns. He should have like Toxic and then afterwards set up the screens if he was planning to stay in. But then again, set up the screens right away just in case he had to switch out later on, which is actually a good play. Now that I think about it, switches it to into Melodic. I know that he was gonna switch out, but I wasn't too sure into what. Even though I saw his team, I was like, whatever. I figure I could take anything Melodic has to dish out to me because I'm a Politoed. I'm freaking awesome, you know. And then I'm just gonna encore this thing into Surf and try to set up, I think, Leech Seed. I think at this point I still have the Leech Seed. I didn't switch Leech Seed for Spikes. I did that later on, but I don't think in this battle I did that. So I think I'm gonna go for the Leech Seed. Yeah, I did that. And I think Spike Stealth Rock is actually a little bit better, in my opinion, than the Leech Seed in this case. Minor detail there. But I'm just gonna switch out into my Unique because that is the name of my girlfriend's cat. Even though Zapdos is not even a cat at all in the least bit. But I don't know, it just ran out of names to think of. So I'm just gonna devastate whatever comes in with a boom with Thunder. And it happens to be Mesprit, which is awesome. Take that. So he gets inflicted with the burn, and to add a cherry on top, his Light Screen dissipates, and when he faints, his Reflect dissipates as well. So I was like, great, cool. So he brings in his Shocker. So I'm like, oh, Raikou, seriously, bro? You know, this is what my mind. I mean, I'm not complaining at all, but I'm like, Jesus, I don't have anything for that. Quite really, but he's gonna hit me with the Thunderbolt, get the Paralysis Hacks, which is kind of good for me because I do have the Gyro. So I'm like, yes, I'm slower. Hit you hard for super effective damage, and on the switch I went off and did Leech Seed, but of course I'm gonna miss, but that's alright. It's no big deal. It's Pokemon. So I'm gonna get off the Leech Seed again, predicting him to do a double switch, which he does, which is great. Thinking all this time he's like a sub Calm Mind or some hidden power awesome, you know, that he wants to hit me with. He hits me with the Aura Sphere, right? And I get fully paralyzed. Went for the Power Whip just in case, you know, just for extra damage, because I was planning on bringing on the Loom because I don't have anything relatively faster than this thing except for the Scarf Gengar. But then the problem with that is that he still has a Steel Bug type Pokemon, so if he switches into that, I'm just gonna go for the obvious anyway, and he switches into that just like I thought he would. But I'm like, oh, okay. But even so, I'm like, Entry Hazards would, you know, still play his part, right? Wrong, because he has a Citrus Berry. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to hit this thing with the Shadow Ball, and I get the Special Defense drop, which is quite deceiving, because I took like 20 minutes to decide whether I was going to switch out or stay in, and do Shadow Ball again. So he's going to hit me with the Iron Head, expecting me to stay in, just because of the deceiving Special Defense drop that I got with the Shadow Ball. Devastate that thing with a boom. With the Thunder, it was smart of him to stay in because he has the Raikou, as opposed to switching into Raikou, and taking damage with the Thunderbolt. And I'm like, damn, I don't have anything for this thing. This thing is so annoying. Wish I had like spikes or whatever. So I'm just gonna do Thunderbolt. And I'm like, to add insult to injury to my own personal lack of observation, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That thing is like Choice Specs, and I just did not notice until it hit my Breland. So I'm like, yo, that did a lot of damage. I'm like, oh, it's Specs, dude. So he's gonna make a hell of a prediction here, thinking, fearing the extreme speed. I'm gonna switch out into my Gengar, so I'm like, yes, Gengar could take that thing out with the Shadow Ball. He flicks me with the Dracometer and takes me out instead. So I'm like, okay, this guy probably does not have the extreme speed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this guy with the Hidden Power Electric. Hidden Power Electric. Yeah, on his Zapdos, go figure. Hidden Power Ice, actually. And take this thing out after he does extreme speed. So I'm like, yo, dude, that was awesome. Like, wow, you know? So he's gonna go back out into his Shocker. So I'm like, oh gosh, I don't have anything for this thing. I'm gonna have to switch out into my my Genie guy just as Death Fodder, because I definitely do want to save Breloom in order to take this thing out, because Breloom is like the only thing that I have left to take this thing out. He hits me with the Hidden Power Ice, I presume, and takes me out, like, you know, obviously. So he's just gonna stay in after I bring out my Breloom and kill that thing finally with the Mach Punch. And his last Pokemon is the Breloom, which in my opinion you can't touch Zapdos because I got the Rain up, you know what I mean, and I got my Thunder that will devastate it. So I'm like, okay, let me just get up a Swords Dance because I know this guy might want to protect, you know, being that, you know, you have the speed boost and you're gonna be faster. In this case, that I'm like, oh wait, I was faster all this time, and I said with Swords Dance you didn't protect, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was smacking myself head desking really hard. So I'm like, I hope this guy doesn't have Stone Edge. Sure enough, he has Stone Edge with the Life Orb. Added bonus is gonna be enough to take me out. So that was a great game. Definitely had a lot of fun. Viewers, do not forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and continue to enjoy the rest of my videos. I'll see you guys in the near future. Peace. Alright, so like me, do you guys feel as though your life is just a big stupid roller coaster with ups and downs, ridiculous side turns, and loops around and all that other jazz? Well, I know how you feel, we know how you feel, so we have the perfect game to showcase that exactly. So Pokemon Pinball Hoenn style. Yay!
Game over.